Hey guys, so it's been 3 weeks since I got laid off from my job as a senior software engineer. And the first question I get is not, how are you doing? It's usually, did AI replace you? So it is a big fear right now. So let's talk about it. So over 2 years, AI has been everywhere. New tools, new releases, nonstop hype. People are playing with it. If you blinked or sneezed, you probably missed some big release, big announcement. You missed something in AI world. And honestly, as a developer, it has been a roller coaster ride. It's been really exciting and it's also been a little bit terrifying. But here's the truth. No robot ever walked into my home office and took my desk. There was no meeting where my boss said or some decision maker said, okay, ChatGPT is in, Maria is out. It's not that simple. AI didn't really replace me, but AI changed the equation. Tools today, tools like Cursor, ChatGPT, Cloud Code, they all making developers more productive, 2x, faster, more efficient. And when bosses are looking at it, they sometimes start thinking, do we need that many employees? Maybe we don't need as many engineers in our team anymore. And when companies are under financial pressure, that matters. So my layoff was about the budgets, it was about money, but AI made it possible for the company to survive with fewer engineers. Well, here's where it gets tricky, and it's the big disconnect, right? If your boss is technical, they understand the strengths and the limitations of these AI tools, but so you are on the same page. However, if your boss is not technical, then they just see the hype. They see this flashy 5-minute videos of someone on Twitter, someone on TikTok, vibe coding these amazing, powerful apps. That makes them ask, well, why don't we have this? Where are my 10 new features? Why is it taking so long? And when engineering starts explaining to them, okay, maybe it's not that simple, and those are toy apps, and those are not production, their eyes glaze over, right? They don't want to hear this. This is where the pressure really builds up. Unrealistic expectations meet messy reality. It meets the reality. As an engineer, you probably know that yes, you can, especially with the AI tool, you can create, if you're working on a feature or if you're working on a ticket, you can create 80% of your ticket in, I don't know, in half an hour, maybe less, 20 minutes with just prompting. If you use Cursor or if you use Windsurf, something like that. But please tell me you found yourself in a situation where it's the last 20% that took you, I don't know, 1 day, 2 days, maybe 3 days, and where AI tools are going in circles and it's extremely frustrating because you feel like, come on, we're almost there. And we're not there. And we're stuck on some little step or maybe 3 little steps that AI cannot solve. No matter how well we're prompting, it's just stuck. And you have to roll up your sleeve and you have to just do it by hand. And your boss is like, okay, Maria, where are we? Why is it not done yet? I call this disconnect, the big disconnect. So here's my honest opinion. And it's a personal opinion. If you disagree, please let me know. But no, AI did not take my job. AI did not replace me, but AI made it possible for my company to let me go and still function. Well, probably, right? If the company had more money, if they had less financial pressure, they would keep a human almost every time. Because even with AI, the product without the real engineers is just not ready, not polished. And it's for a company, it's a survival mode. It's not thriving mode. And that means that if an engineer is let go, someone still needs to do the work with AI, and it still takes time. Does my boss want to do this? Probably not. He or she have their own list of to-dos. And nobody just wants to now take over my job, even with AI. So, kind of going back full circle, for me, the bigger question AI raises, it's not whether or not it can replace us yet, but what it can't replace: creativity, connection, the human touch, the out of the box solution. So that's my honest answer, right? AI did not replace me, but it changed the game. It changed the system where letting me go allows the company to keep going, allows the company to survive. And it made the layoff possible. What do you think? Are we overestimate AI power or underestimate it? There's a law, I forget what it's called, but it says that short term, we overestimate the impact of technology, the ability of technology, but long term, we underestimate it. And I'm blanking on the name of the law, but I think it definitely applies to AI in at least today. So, if you ever wondered about AI and job security, which me personally I have, or if you feel that layoff is coming for you and you're not ready, I would love to hear from you. If you are curious, what happens after the layoff? What happens after burnout? Does it have to be pure misery? Do you have to be chasing recruiters who are ghosting you and avoiding you? Maybe it doesn't have to be this way. Then just stick around. Let's see where this journey takes me. This whole channel is about how to thrive after the matrix kicks you out. Is it possible? So yeah, thank you for watching, and let's see if I can learn this new game by playing with AI, not against it.